Okay, we're back working on the Ford Deluxe. We've got a lot of wind going on out in the background, so pay no attention to the other noise. Anyway, so this Ford has tapered axles, and the drums are put on when you tighten the nut up to hold the drum on. It presses against this axle that has a keyway in it, and they're a bugger to get off when you want to get them off. So you got to use something like this. This is a vintage wheel puller, and I got it on the drum already, of course, as you can see. And what you do is you start turning this. With a little luck, it'll come off eventually. We're going to have to put something in here to hold the drum from holding the axle from turning.
Well, and, maybe somebody can get inside and
hold the brake pedal.
All
right, so we'll get back to this in just a second once I break it loose. All right, my brother's inside the car, and there we go. As you heard that noise, that was the drum breaking loose from the tapered axle. So what I'll do now is I'll work this out a little bit, and then we'll come back to it after I remove this hub puller. We'll come back and show you what it looks like. Let go of the brake.
Go for it, brother.
Okay. Well, like I said, these hubs, the axles are tapered, so the more you tighten it, the tighter it gets on there. And they have these keyways. This key fits in here, like so, and then you slide the drum back on. There's a slot cut in the hub, and keeps the hub and the axle as one. So when the axle turns, this is actually spinning your wheels, this keyway. It's an old design, works well. Obviously, it's been working since 1940. Okay, so anyways, we got the drum off. You seen that earlier. There's some adjusters down here that are held on by nuts and bolts. They also go through the brake shoes. You have to pull this off. We got these cam-shaped washers back here. As you turn these from behind the back plate, you can adjust the shoes in or out on the bottom. And also up here, she's got emergency brakes. So I'll have to remove this cable. These horseshoe clips can stay on here for right now. I believe I can pull the shoes off all in one piece. So we'll see what happens. To remove this emergency brake cable here. Fits into a little slot. These can be a bit of a pain in the butt, but we'll get it. Okay, here's the old ones. We removed all the hardware from these. Some horseshoes that have to be taken off. I'll show you here on the new ones. Without touching these too much because my hands are a little dirty. We got the emergency brake lever put back on. And the crossover that slides right underneath here. There's another pin, so when you pull the emergency brake, it spreads the shoes apart a little bit and locks the drum up. So old hardware on new hardware, and we'll see if we can put it together. We're gonna have to change the wheel cylinders yet, so we're gonna let this sit for a few minutes and we'll start taking that wheel cylinder off. Okay, now why we're at it. We don't always do things by the book, but we do try to do things right. We're changing the wheel cylinders. It's important to it's important to notice that it only has 3 bolts that hold it to the backing plate. Also, the direction of the brake line. Every corner of the car is going to be pointed in a different direction. So here's the new ones, here's the old one. The old one still works. But you know what? We got it apart. We don't want to do it twice. So we're going to put this on in just a second.
Well, that concludes part 1 of brakes on the 1940 Ford. We're waiting for additional parts to arrive so we can complete the job. In the meantime, of course, there's other things that can be worked on, and we'll be showing them videos soon also. Thank you.